From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV at my bar at Tommy Max, and brought to you by our friends at truckcrashlaw.com and The Carpet Man. We're talking consulting, we're talking skincare, a little CPA, and media on today's show. So let's welcome in the panel. Debra Bell-Campbell is here from Inspired Visions Consulting Group.
Hi.
Deborah, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. What about yourself?
I'm doing awesome, even better that you're here. So tell us about what you're doing here in this great city.
So we're Inspired Visions Consulting Group, LLC. So we are a consulting company, a whole comprehensive business solution.
Okay.
So I work with mid-level companies and personal and development growth, that kind of thing, staff and development.
So kind of like, hey, you got to walk, right? If you're going to say so, make sure you're walking it, right?
Absolutely.
You know,
Leadership.
It starts with that leadership, right?
Absolutely.
Serving your people and making sure that they're on the same page.
Absolutely.
And doing that. So basically working on yourself personally so then you can go out there and be better at taking care of your people.
Always.
How long have you been doing that for?
I've been doing it for about 11 or 12 years.
Okay, cool.
With leadership.
Okay.
I would say it started early. I'm number 8 of 12.
All right.
8 of 12.
Wow.
So I'm the
Busy.
oldest. I know, right? I'm the oldest of the 5 youngest. So, you know, I had to take on a leadership role very early.
Okay,
but
good.
long story short, I've been doing about 18 years or so. I've been doing staff development. I've trained hundreds of leaders, mentored them, coached them. And so in my company, I decided, okay, well, that was my 9 to 5, or my silent investor, I like to call them. And so I said, why not share that with the world?
Yeah.
So let me take that outside of the where I work and just kind of do it on my own and see what happens.
Deborah, great to have you here. Thanks so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you for having
Nina
me.
Duffy's here.
Hello.
All right, did I get that right?
You
Nina?
did.
All right, for Posh Skincare Studio in the skincare space, I would imagine.
It is.
Tell us about it.
Well, if you are enjoying skincare, you should come and see me.
Okay.
I believe in healthy skin in the holistic way.
Okay.
We believe in results-driven skincare. So you come in for treatments, we make sure that we meet your goals and go from there.
Holistic, like plant-based kind of products, or what are we talking about?
Sometimes, just meaning that there's no med spa action happening, there's no Botox fillers or anything like that
the
going
aesthetic
on.
stuff.
Right.
I got
right.
you. No needles into the face.
No needles at my place. Yeah.
No needles in the
Great.
face.
That's great.
I like that. How long have you been in the
You know,
the
I'm
skincare
fairly
world?
new.
Okay.
I am a year old, so I just turned a year old in February. So
Okay.
I'm very excited about that.
Congrats.
Good.
Things are going onward and upward, so
Okay. Awesome.
things are good.
I'm glad you're
Yeah.
here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Keith Johnson's here.
How's it going, sir?
You guys need any accounting work? This is the guy right here, our CPA. How you doing, man?
Very good. How's it going?
It's going great. Great to have you on the show. You've been doing accounting work, so you've been a CPA world for a long time here in San Marcos.
Long time, yes.
Yeah.
We're a full-service CPA firm, Keith E. Johnson CPA PA. We're based right here at the southern end of San Marco, and we're a full-service firm. We do accounting, auditing, tax services for individuals, businesses, and nonprofits.
Okay, good.
We do a lot of nonprofit work, and we're kind of swinging from tax season to audit season now. So
Okay.
we work. Right now, we work with a lot of schools that receive money from the Florida Tax Credit Scholarship Program.
Okay.
So we've been traveling around Northeast Florida with our clients and checking the kids out to make sure they're not taking the money and going to Hawaii.
Right.
And we keep, they worry about that. So
sure,
the
of
state
course.
does. So, and, but we do all sorts of tax returns and everything. I mean, we can pretty much do anything financially.
Yeah. Is nonprofit a little tricky? I mean, obviously you know what you're doing, but like,
Right.
just because of everything.
It can be a little tricky.
501c3 and all that kind of
Right.
stuff.
The return's a little trickier.
Okay.
A little more reporting, but we've done it for over 20 years, so
Okay.
we can do it.
Great. Great to have you on, Keith.
Thank you for having it.
All right. Carlos Pagan's back from iHeartMedia. How are you, Carlos?
I'm doing great. How are
Good
you
to
doing,
see
Tom?
you. You had a big festival in St. Augustine recently. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. We did a festival, a couple of weekends ago. It was called Unidos por la Música, which means United by the Music, and it was all Hispanic related. We had Elvis Crespo, and we filled over 10,000 people over there. It was a great experience, and the Hispanic community is growing in large numbers, so we're having a lot of fun bringing festivals to that. Me, I'm a national partnership specialist at iHeartMedia, also a multicultural specialist, right? I am devoted in the Hispanic community, and we like to, of course, iHeart, we do podcasts, we do events, we do radio, of course, we do OTT.
Right.
Exactly.
They
So
are.
we have single thing that you can actually need in order to get your message to the right people.
Yeah. When's the next festival? What's going
Well,
next?
we have, for example, I think the next one on the books, it is called Sister Strut. This is a benefit, a strut that we do for cancer, right? We fundraise, and this is a fundraising event that is not completely Hispanic. Matter of fact, it's more American, but we're going to add a Hispanic part to that event this year.
Okay, great, man. Great to have you back on the show. Glad that things are going well. All right, so everybody's very busy at this bar. I'm like the least busiest, just serving you drinks and getting you to tell your story. But how do you unwind? What do you do for you? Because I think that's a big thing for people. We always get caught up in business, family, kids if you have them, school, all this stuff. But what do you do for yourself to make sure that, you keep even keel as well? Deborah, I'm going to start with you.
Oh, that is.
How do you unwind?
That's the number one. That's the number one thing I think that we search the most for. I am more of an introverted leader.
Okay.
So I'm an introverted person. Period. Right. So I enjoy recharging, just kind of doing things alone. But walking is my safe haven.
Yeah.
I love to walk. It clears the mind, gets you prepared and ready for your day or your evening, what have you. So I like to walk and I like to read.
All right. Nina, how about you? What do you do to unwind?
So I also enjoy walking. I enjoy a nice beach walk, but I also enjoy skincare. I like having facials done regularly.
Great.
And I really unwind in that safe space.
Yeah. Absolutely. You need some time for yourself.
Oh, all the time.
Walking,
Everyone.
listening to whatever, podcast or a book or something.
Absolutely.
It's good for you to recharge.
Yes.
Like you said, right? So you can reset the next day.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Keith, how about you, man? What do you do?
Well,
Other than watch your Jaguars.
oh, I love the Jaguars. Been a season ticket holder since day one.
Yes, I know.
wow.
I know.
And,
They're thankful, and I am too.
Yeah, I'm glad to be coming up for another year. But
Yeah.
what I do is, sometimes I kind of forget, so I have to remind myself to take care of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So really what I do is I travel sometimes during the year to visit family and friends in Michigan and Washington State. And then also I compete in the senior games. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I
Okay.
take part in the city games, and then you go to the Florida games. That's in the fall. All of it's
Okay.
in fall. And then you go to the national games if you qualify in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And
What are the games? What are we talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very Olympic style.
fun.
It's based
That
off
does
the
sound like
Olympics.
fun.
Yeah.
You've got bicycling, track. I do powerlifting. I do basketball shooting, golf, swimming. So I play a lot of golf. So that's another way to relax.
Okay, good.
And I compete in Jacksonville, and then I go to. Usually I qualify, so I'll go to the games down in Pasco County.
Okay,
And,
yeah,
it's,
I've heard of that.
just keeps me focused on a goal, keeps me exercising,
Yes.
and it gives me some sort of pride.
No doubt. That's
cool.
great.
Good.
Carlos, how
It
about
is.
you, man? What do you
Well,
do?
Me, I have a wife and two daughters,
Yep.
right? So I am most likely busy in the week doing a lot of stuff. So I like to have my weekends and just be in my house, grill something, maybe a steak, whatever my wife want to eat.
Sure.
I like the patio life, and
I like that.
I like to have a sun there's a sun. I have a beer. I'm grilling a steak. Everything that kind of familiar environment I like. You know what also I do now? Instead of listening to normal radio, I switch that in my driving times. Now I listen to podcasts or books, audiobooks. I think it's a
Audiobooks,
great time to
yeah.
invest in yourself.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of learning on that.
Yeah. Good. Well, I think you just said the key: investing in
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Right. That's the key. Because if you, like I had an old football coach used to tell me, if you look sharp, you play sharp.
So
Feel
true.
good inside, you're going to do good outside.
Feel good, you look good.
That's
Yes,
right. No
indeed.
doubt about it. And it doesn't matter what you look like. As
That's
long as
right.
you feel good
Absolutely.
inside. And I'm a big believer in the exercise because that's when I get the endorphins going. I swear, I think of more stuff when I'm working out, whether walking, running, lifting, whatever it is. Deals, relationships, conversations I'm going to have later. I'm probably talking to myself here like, what is that guy
Prepare
doing?
yourself for
Yeah,
that.
prepare.
Yeah.
You know, it does. It gets everything going. And it's good for me because you got to have that inner peace, man.
And you get to meet a lot of very interesting people from all around.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Just like here on this show, and I thank you all for taking the time for being here.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
All the
Thank you.
best. Yeah, thanks so
Absolutely.
much. That was fantastic. Hey, make sure you check out their profiles and everybody's profile that sits at this bar. You can see all our conversations as well at iwannabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.